Hi guys! Welcome back to Crafty Kids. In this video, we'll be seeing how to make a paper bus. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first, for this activity, we need a rectangular sheet of paper. So I'm taking blue. You guys can take any color you'd like. So the first step is that we're supposed to fold the paper like this, and we have to fold it the second time like this, and we have to fold it third time. So after we complete this, we should have a little bit of space at the bottom part, which should be like about 1 centimeter. So you guys can cut the remaining part out, but I have the perfect size, so I'm not cutting it. So after we complete this, I'm opening the paper again, and I'm just folding it again to make the edges stronger like this. So after we complete this, I'm just folding the other part on the bottom, which measures 1 centimeter as well, to make it stronger. So after we complete this, I'm folding the paper like this, and I'm going to apply some glue on the paper like this to make it like a rectangular box. So I'm taking a glue bottle and I'm applying some glue along the corner part of the paper like this. So we have to do this slowly. So after we complete this, I'm just rubbing the glue so that it will spread to all the area. So after we complete this, I'm just taking this part and I'm folding it like this so that it sticks. So I'm just sealing the edges. And after we complete this, I'm just folding the paper like this at the top to make it more stronger. So after we complete this, we'll have a rectangular box like this. So now I'm just going to cut out 4 black wheel-like structures for the bus. So I already cut them out. You guys can cut these slowly. So after we complete this, I'm just going to be applying some glue on the paper on all the 4 wheels. And I'm going to be sticking them onto the 4 sides of the bus. I'm going to be sticking them onto the corners. So I'm sticking it like this. So we have to repeat the same step on all the sides of the bus. So I'm applying some glue on all the 4 wheels like this. And I'm sticking them. So now I'm sticking them on the opposite side. Here. So after we complete this, our wheels of the bus will be ready. So next step is that we are supposed to be making the windows of the bus. So I'm just going to be making the windows in yellow color. So you guys can take any color you like to make the windows. So I'm just going to be taking a yellow square sheet of paper like this. And I'm going to be folding the paper in half. And I'm going to be folding the paper in half one more time. And we have to fold it in half again. Now we have to fold the paper in half in this side. So after we complete this, I'm taking a scissor. So I'm just going to be cutting out a rectangle from the scissor. So I'm just cutting out a rectangle like this. So be careful while using a scissor because you might cut your fingers. So we have to cut this slowly. So after we complete this, I'm just opening the papers like this. So now we'll be having tiny rectangles like this. So now I'm just going to be taking the scissor again, and I'm going to be cutting the rectangles into smaller parts so that each rectangle will be turning into 2 more small rectangles. So we have to do this slowly. So you guys can cut out the paper and make it into small rectangles. So you guys can also just cut the paper into small rectangles, or you can use this method, which will be more easier. So I'm cutting the paper. So after we complete this, I'm just going to be taking a glue bottle and applying some glue onto these rectangular pieces here. And I'm I'm just going to be sticking them onto the sides of the bus like this. So I'm just going to be leaving some space here so that it will be some space for sticking the front part of the bus. So now I'm going to be sticking them alternately here. So I'm applying some glue again and again on all the pieces of the bus. So you have to do this slowly on both the sides like this. So it's enough if you stick about 5 windows on each side. So if you guys want to make a bigger bus, you can stick more windows, but I'm just going to be making a smaller bus, so I'm sticking only 5 windows. So like this, you can stick the windows on the other side of the bus as well, but I only stuck them on one side because it's getting late. So after we complete this, I'm just going to be taking another square part piece, and I'm just going to be cutting out a front part for the bus. So I'm just cutting out a curved structure like this, which can be used as the front part. So it should just be like a rectangle, but it should be curved at the front part. So after we complete this, I'm just going to be sticking this part onto the front part of the rectangle, but it's too big, so I'm just going to be trimming it at the edges like this. So we have to do this slowly. So after we complete this, I'm just applying some glue on the paper like this. Like this. So after we complete this, I'm sticking the paper onto the bus. So now our side of the bus is ready. So after we complete this, I'm just taking a blue square structure and I'm going to be sticking it onto the front part of the bus. So you guys can use sellotape as well, but I'm going to be using glue. So we have to stick it on both sides of the paper. So I'm just applying some glue onto the corner parts of the paper here like this. So we have to do this slowly. And after we complete this, I'm just sticking this part onto the bus. So it might not stick well, but you just have to give it some time so that it sticks well. So I'm just sticking it slowly, and I'm just turning the bus to the opposite side to stick it from the top. So I'm sticking it on the top part. So now our front part of the bus is ready. So after we complete this, I'm just taking a square piece again, and I'm just going to be cutting out a small rectangle which serves as the mirror of the bus. So I'm just cutting it out, and I'm cutting this rectangle into 2 parts because there should be some gap in between the 2 sides of the mirror at the front. So after we complete this, we'll have 2 rectangles, and I'm just applying some glue on the rectangles like this. So after we apply some glue onto the rectangles, we just have to stick these rectangles onto the front part of the bus like this. So I'm doing this slowly. So after we complete this, we just have to take a red marker, and I'm just going to be drawing 2 oval-like structures at the bottom, and I'm going to be coloring them in here. So after we complete this, our paper bus will be ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time on Crafty Kids. Bye!